It was evening. Sri Ramakrishna was sitting on the small couch in his room, absorbed in meditation on the Divine Mother. The evening worship in the temples began with the music of gong and conch shell. M was going to spend the night with the Master. After a time, Sri Ramakrishna asked M to read from the Bhaktamal, a book about the Vaishnava saints. M read. There was a king named Jayamal who loved Krishna with all his heart. He followed with unfailing devotion all the rites and ceremonies associated with the adoration of Krishna, whom he worshipped under the name of Shyamala Sundara. Completely satisfied with his own ideal deity, he never directed his attention to any other god or goddess. One of the inflexible rules of his devotions was to worship the deity daily till almost midday. He would never deviate from his practice, even at the risk of his wealth or his kingdom. Learning this secret, an enemy king invaded the kingdom during the morning hours. Jayamal's soldiers could not fight without his command, so they watched the invasion silently. Slowly the enemy surrounded the moat of the capital. Yet Jayamal did not come out of his shrine room. His mother came to him and wept bitterly, trying to persuade the king to fight. He said to her calmly, "Why are you worried? Shyamala Sundara gave me this kingdom. What can I do if he has decided to take it away? On the other hand, none will be able to do me harm if he protects me. Our own efforts are vain." And actually, in the meantime, Shyamala Sundara, the deity himself, had taken the king's horse from the stable and had ridden fully armed to the field. Alone he faced the hostile king and alone destroyed his army. Having crushed the enemy forces, the deity returned to the temple and fastened the horse nearby. Jayamal, on completing his worship, came out and discovered the horse there, panting and covered with sweat. "Who has been riding my horse?" he demanded. "Who brought it to the temple?" The officers declared they knew nothing about it. In a pensive mood, the king proceeded to the battlefield with his army, and there found the enemy, with the exception of their leader, lying dead. He was staring uncomprehendingly at the scene when the enemy king approached, worshipped him, and said, "Please permit me to tell you something. How could I fight? You have a warrior who could conquer the entire world. I do not want your wealth or your kingdom. Indeed, I will gladly give you my own if you will tell me about that blue warrior, your friend." No sooner did I turn my eyes on him that he cast a spell on my heart and soul. Jayamal then realized it had been none other than Shyamala Sundara that had appeared on the battlefield. The enemy king understood too, He worshipped Jaimal and through his blessings received Krishna's grace. Master: Do you believe all that? Do you believe Krishna rode on that horse and killed Jaimal's enemies? M: I believe that Jaimal, Krishna's devotee, prayed to him with a yearning heart. But I don't know whether the enemy really saw him coming to the battlefield on a horse. Krishna might have come there, riding the horse, but I do not know whether they really saw him. Master, with a smile: The book contains nice stories about devotees, but it is one-sided. Also, it abuses those who differ with its views.